because I will be allied with whoever I am clicked on. So the colors will be constantly swapping, and it'll be horribly... No, that just won't work. No. It just means that I'll have two of the colors up, and then you... Well... No, we can do this. Doty's not here anyway. We got time. We got time to... Alright, we're going to put this here. And, oh, that's not what I wanted. And we are going to delete the 0. And we are going to, whoops. Put this here. And we are going to delete the 0. Oh god. I just made a small black dot and I put it on a black background. Oh shoot, you guys can't see that because of the flags. Okay. Boom. Boom. Alright. So, yes. I am making some pixel art. You can't really see it. There's a black square here and a black square here. I'm making some pixel art here. And we'll just make those colors the other player. That'll work. That'll be fine. Alright, let's find out who our 2v2 players are. Actually, these shouldn't be black dots because I'm going to put their names. Okay, so, we have TokyoA and Specter as Team Russia. TokyoA. And he is white. And we have Specter. Hope that fits. It almost fits. There we go. And he is blue. And TrutaCz. And he is red. And Johnek. Oh. And he is purple. Brilliant. Brilliant. Okay. Okay, this doesn't look very good. Like, it's way too colored here. There's goddamn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 squares / rectangles. We won't do this next time. Next time we'll just actually the solution is more squares. We'll figure out a good way to do this later. Okay, so we have white and blue and TokyoA and Specter, Z and P versus TrutaCz and Johnek, Z and T. We have 2 Polish people and 2 Russians, so we will see people talking about talking in languages that most of us do not understand. That is fine. Alright. And we have a gas deal. Okay. So, blue and white versus red and purple. Cross allies. We need to remember. Cross allies. Alright. This is actually a really cool gas deal. I like this gas deal a lot against Zerg. In a 2v2 game. Because normally gas deal versus Zerg, really stupid. Because Zerg just builds their hatchery down here, and then they get the gas. But in a 2v2, they're really reluctant to take that extra hatchery, because it's so hard to defend. Or that extra expansion, not the extra hatchery. So, this is going to slow down TrutaCz a lot. I think this is a pretty sick move. TokyoA threatening with his own Zerglings here, but with the Zung colony eventually coming in, I don't think it's going to be too much of a problem. Also going toe-to-toe with TrutaCz's Lings, and on equal footing, kind of hard. And we have another gas deal. Johnek returning the favor to Specter, and going to be stealing the gas. Solid. Specter really wasn't too concerned about the gas, though, as he went 2 gate and then forge, so... You know what? Not really something not of a huge concern. Although, if Johnek is going to be going for primarily Marine army, then slowing down the tech as long as possible would be quite nice. If that's indeed what he's going to go for. Ooh. We have cannon... No, that's not a cannon rush. I was like, we have cannon rush! No. These two are on the same team! So this is a cannon defense. Just on the other side of the map. Interesting. Dodie,
Yeah.
you are here. Talk to me about why it is a good idea for Protoss to be building cannons to defend their Zerg ally.
I don't see this too often, but I think it's very strong in PZ versus anything, because the Zerg just can care so much more about his economy and get Mutalisk out fast, so it's really worth it. And it can put the Zerg so much, how to say it, in a better position than the other Zerg, the enemy Zerg, so yeah. I think that's the idea behind it.
Alright. So, okay. The only experience I have casting 2v2 was last Nation War. I don't think I saw a single starport in any of the 2v2s. You can't...
Oh yeah, but it's pretty decent play by Johnek. Cool build.
What is he doing with it? Dropships? Yeah,
No, I think,
science
he
vessel.
go for fast vessel.
Alright. Interesting. Well, the cannons did allow, as somebody in the chat said, the cannons did allow TokyoA to not have any defense at all and get his Mutalisks up very quickly. But are all these Mutalisks going to be very effective against the fast vessel? Don't know. He is getting a dropship. So...
Oh, okay.
And he has a science facility, so vessel coming up after that, but there will be a drop incorporated to that as well. And this could be really bad for TokyoA, who only has these 2 cannons and a couple of melee units to defend. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, he would die to the drop, I think.
Is there any way Johnek has stim? If he has
I think
stim,
he does.
that's brutal.
I think so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yes. But what is... No, where he's gone? We got a sneaking expansion for TokyoA.
Oh, gonna find
Yeah,
out.
seems like he's waiting for a second dropship, but yet is moving out with the arm he could put in it, so... And now he will just die to the Mutalists. If he doesn't move back. He's not getting irradiated, but yeah, it's losing a lot of economy. Moving back very slowly.
Yeah, this is going to be quite... Yeah. Definitely hurting. He does not have a whole lot of Marines to be working with here. Absolutely no turrets. And while Irradiate is finished, he has no vessel. So can his ally help him out here? His ally has Zerglings and no Spire. So no, his ally cannot help him out. His ally can try to counterattack. And might be successful in counterattack. Maybe? No, he can't. They're too many cannons.
Way, no.
I was thinking maybe counterattacking white, but nah, 3 cannons too strong.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Johnek had a pretty good idea with this build, but he just executed it not so good. Now I don't see Poland win here.
It's not looking good for them. What has TrutaCz been doing? He has a lot of lings, all of which are kind of useless. Oh, but he gets a best surround you could possibly hope for on these
Yeah,
zealots.
indeed.
Absolutely brutal, and they cannot even retreat. Reinforcements coming in, but they are going to be eaten up as well. Man, that is really nice. That is really nice for TrutaCz, and now he actually might be able to get an opening here. A huge, huge break for Team Poland, as the cannons are now down, Zerglings flooding in, taking out all the zealots, and what are they going to go after next? There's a Templar Archives, there's a single pylon powering all the gateways.
Meanwhile, TrutaCz is dying. But so is TokyoA.
Everyone is dying.
Yeah, this is...
Actually, every base is under attack here, with the exception of Johnek, who has already been attacked. So yeah, everybody's going to be taking some significant damage here. I guess Protoss comes out best from this? Because White's dead. Or, they're not dead. They have a hatchery up and they're going to transfer their drones away, but they might as well be dead as soon as Team Poland realizes it's there. TrutaCz is dead, and he does not have the luxury of a hidden base, so he's just going to get eliminated. So, TVP? I think we have a TVP where Terran has a lot of useless stuff versus the Protoss, and Protoss just does not have a lot of stuff. It only threw a few supply.
This game just got so awesome.
It did. A gutsy move by TokyoA to just go and kill TrutaCz. A gutsy move by Johnek to just go and kill TokyoA. Wow. The game dynamic just changed so quickly in the past 60 seconds.
Yep. Imagine Specter just staying home and don't move out. He would look so much better right now.
Oh yeah. That many speed lots versus just Marines? Absolutely. Although
we got Irradiate on the Mutulus and he's not realizing it. Lost two. Some got hurt.
Yeah.
But he maybe will be able to save his yeah, you can call it main base right now.
Alright, DT out. Going to kill off all the Marines, even though he got the scan off. It was too late. The DT had taken out too many of them. TrutaCz was not eliminated, though. I mean, obviously hurting. He has 4 supply. All of it Zerglings. But he has enough money to make drones. He has a hatchery. He's not completely eliminated. And TokyoA has 16 supply, doing a lot better than TrutaCz. Although TokyoA lost all of his tech, where TrutaCz still has a lair. But I think that TokyoA could get a lair before TrutaCz could use his. I'm actually really surprised TrutaCz is not spending any of his money to try to help at all. I mean, it's a long process to become relevant again. So you should probably start that as soon as possible instead of running around with 5 lings. I assume there are 5 because he has 3 supply. Yeah, there's 1. It's 3 and then 1 up there and then 1 down here.
This game confuses me so much.
No, what?
I mean, who is winning? I have no idea.
I think Johnek is winning. No, well, I don't know. It's it's a really weird TVP at this point. With a couple of random Zergs that are essentially dead. In fact, DT. Where was the DT? Who's Mineral Line? I hear it. I hear it. Why don't I see it? There it is. I'm picking off a bunch of Marines. Alright. So, Specter comes in at the last moment and saves TokyoA. TokyoA is alive and actually has a decent Mutulus count. TrutaCz finally decided to spend some money on drones. Unfortunately, they are all going to die now. So, TrutaCz, once again, not in a good position. How many drones can he keep alive? He has 2. He has 2 drones. Oh, 1 drone. Oh, he had 2. I missed 1. Now he only has 1. And 2 supply. There is 1 supply. There's 2 supply hiding in corners. Awesome. Meanwhile, TokyoA has 13 supply. He's now trying to make drones again. A little bit of High Templar support. We have 3 science vessels out to fight the... I don't even know. I don't even know what he's going to do with that much. And oh, GG from TrutaCz. That's so lame. Why? Why wouldn't you let Johnek decide? TrutaCz, you are completely eliminated in this game. Clearly you failed.
That's pretty...
Like, let Johnek try, man. Oh.
This is like when you have observers in your game and they leave before you do.
Dude, that totally happened to me. Alright, I don't know if I have time for that story, but I have a funny story about that.
I hate that so much, and you're already so pissed that you lost, and some asshole is just like, I'll leave. This guy has lost and doesn't realize it.
Alright, game's up. Alright, so, remember the E to A Clan League thing? That kind of didn't happen-ish? Did Dodie leave?
Sorry, I'm eating something. I turned my microphone off.
Alright, remember the E to A Clan League?
Yeah.
Alright, so, week 1. Week 1, I had to go cast ASL later that day. So,
Okay.
I had, like, 15 minutes to play my games. Got a 4-pool. No other option. I'm just gonna 4-pool twice, see what happens. And 4-pool a third time if for some reason one worked and one didn't. First game. Somebody else had to host for me. Somebody from my team. First game, I 4-pool. It was a 3-player map. I sent my Overlord out. And I was really nervous. Because I hadn't played competitively in a while. Like,
Okay.
years, really. So I sent my first Overlord out. And then it's like, okay, Overlord hasn't found anything. Just send the links in the other direction. And then, like, literally 2 seconds later, the Overlord found their command center. But I didn't notice it. So I just sent my link. I 4-pooled, scouted in the right direction, and sent them in the wrong direction anyway. And as soon as that happened, the guy left the game. And I was just like, oh man. Oh man, there's no way I'm gonna do this right. I am completely screwed. But then I won anyway. And he did not believe me. Because I was in the E bracket, so it's like he doesn't know how to stop a 4-pool. It was great. He was actually pretty mad at me. And I kind of felt bad. But only a little bit.
Yeah, nothing worse
Only
to get
a
4-pooled.
Oh, you know what? I got another really good story from that. And Baki reminded me. So, next week, preparing, I had to play a Zerg. So, Technics taught me a super awesome cheese. Because I wasn't going to 4-pool a Zerg. And I was practicing it against Modesty.
Okay.
And it was just a proxy bunker rush. A proxy barracks and then bunker rush. So I did it, and at one point his lings ran by my bunker, and at that point I just went screw it, and everybody got out of the bunker and I just attacked Modesty. So we were doing a base trade, but since I'm Terran I just lifted my building off. And I was killing all of his buildings. And
Yeah.
it was only like 40 minutes before the Clan League was supposed to start. So I wanted to like try to get in as many practice games as I could. So I was like, did I win? And then Modesty went, yeah, and Technics went, yeah, and Bakuyu went, I think we all lost here. Bakuryu has such a moral standard when it comes to Brood War. He was not happy with me when I asked him to teach me how to cheese. He just like would not do it. No, it wasn't STX modesty, it was American modesty. I did not beat pro gamer modesty with a bunker rush. Alright, so, here comes TrutaCz. TrutaCz says Lings in Specter's base. This is bad for Specter. Generally bad when TrutaCz says Lings in your base.
Yeah, and he messed up his macro, isn't rebuilding anything. Now he's starting, but he probably will lose at Pylon. Not so sure. Yeah, but TokyoA will join the party soon, so...
Did I messed up my overlay? I did mess up my overlay. Dang it. This one's blue, this one's orange. Haha. Alright, cool. Yeah. My bad. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. Nothing serious has happened. We're good. Okay. So... Purple, orange. Purple, orange. Teal, blue. Alright. This feels right. For blue and teal to be on the same team. Like... There's certain colors that just should be on the same team. Purple and orange should not be on the same team. That's stupid. Purple and orange are terrible. But like, blue and teal, good.
Yeah, that looks cool.
Orange, red, good. Sorry. Green, teal, good. Like, white, yellow, good. Although a little bit too confusing. Alright. So... I am actually curious... No. I was curious if Johnek was going to go for his crazy fast... excuse me. His crazy fast science vessel again. But he's throwing down a third factory. So, highly doubt that. He was researching something at the machine shop, and apparently it finished, but he doesn't have any units built. Now researching Goliath range. And there we go. There's your armory.
Yeah, he did research mines, which he is laying in front of Specter's main base right now.
He does have some vultures. Great. Alright. So, this is going to be really problematic for Specter here.
Yeah.
And Specter and TrutaCz is just going to move in here now. I think the vultures could have waited the Lings could have waited a little bit longer for the vultures there. I mean, they were just attacking zealots.
Yeah.
Instead, the Zerglings come in, like, get us around on the zealots, and then I think only one of them died. The other one lived throughout the entire thing. Now, TokyoA coming in, he's going to get a really nice counterattack here. There is one Marine. There is one Marine and a whole bunch of spore colonies. Sun colony started. Is he gonna... Wow. Wow, that Marine lived for a very long time, and these drones are doing a very good job of holding back the Lings. But can the Lings finally start to kill off the drones in high numbers? No, not really. That was an absolutely ridiculous defense from TrutaCz there, where he should have lost so much more than that, and he didn't. So, once again, we have TokyoA going for his Mutalisks. He has the cannons to defend himself once again. Is he going to be able to do good damage? There are 2 spore colonies, and nothing else even remotely close to anti-air there to help. So I don't know if I don't think the Mutalisks can overpower 2 spore colonies. I think 2 spore colonies are just a little bit too tough. Meanwhile, Johnek has a lot of Goliaths. So that's pretty scary.
Yeah, but TokyoA could have just moved behind the economy of TrutaCz.
I don't... Maybe? I think they still would have been in range of the spore colony.
No.
Really?
If TokyoA would have taken care and would have clumped them, I don't think so.
Like,
And even if he could have just sniped drones and killed any further spore colony attempt.
maybe he could have fit in the corner there? Yeah, I guess he could have fit in the corner. And TrutaCz does have a lot of drones, so it wouldn't have been that easy to just transfer the drones and have them mine on half patches. Alright. Range upgrade almost done. Meaning that these goons are going to be very, very good at taking out... Excuse me. Going to be very good at taking out the Goliaths. There are no sea shanks. Ooh, no sea shanks at all. It can be a little bit problematic. At the same time, there's not very good detection. Specter's relying on the Overlords to see mines. So potentially, some really nice mine placement could mess up Specter in a very bad way. Oh, ooh. Big mine hit there.
Super.
Yeah. Killing off a bunch of lings. Alright. Oh! That's why it changes color. Okay. Yeah. Dude who was concerned about the Allied chat, messing up with the spoilers for the replay, I'm just allied with whoever I'm clicked on. So since I'm clicked on a TrutaCz unit, TrutaCz is coming up green. But if I click on a Johnek unit, well, hopefully he'll start talking and he'll be green at some point. Maybe we'll see when the GG's at the end, but like that's how it works for observer mode. So it's actually not a spoiler. And really, once you start to get people who you can actually understand what they're saying, 2v2 talking is hilarious. Okay. So. Well, it doesn't look like either of the Zergs are going to die this game. And we have an attack coming in on Protoss. Not going to be too effective against the Mutalisks, but going to be very effective against Goliaths. But that's a lot of Goliaths and a lot of Mutalisks to be contending with. I'm actually a little bit surprised that they're deciding to go this way. I think Zerg is a much easier target at this point, especially if you go after this base completely undefended. But if you're attacking Protoss here, then it's really easy for TokyoA to come in with his Mutalisk and provide support.
Yeah.
On the other hand, if you're attacking TokyoA, it's not so easy for Specter to come in with the Dragoons. I think it'd be better if Poland was focusing on the Zerg.
Yeah, indeed. I think attacking the Protoss right here would be the worst decision, as you have said. But we'll see. Yeah, it's killing off a cannon. But
almost killing off. There we go. Killing off the cannon.
Ouch.
Pretty much an even trade for how much damage TrutaCz Mutalisk took taking out that cannon.
Yeah.
Compared to how much TokyoA took. Okay, so comparing the Zergs, we have 43 supply for TrutaCz compared to 56 for TokyoA. Excuse me.
Wow, they're attacking. But this was such a good idea.
Ooh, but the Dragoons are completely out of position. It's going to allow the Goliaths to get a great arc here. And if the Dragoons had a great arc, the Dragoons would be heavily favored. But at this rate, with them focusing on the Mutalisks that take so much more, that take so many more shots than the Goliaths do, Specter's having a little bit of an issue here. Here come the Mutalisks finally in, and the Mutalisks are really going to be able to help out here. Specter having some trouble, but now with the Mutalisk coming in, and it's what we said here, is it's going to cost him a lot of probes, but now, with the Dragoons coming full to pair and attacking the Goliaths, you can see they just fall one by one very quickly, and that is a huge force now. Let's see, we have 48 plus 44 is about 100 supply for Team Russia, compared to 37 plus 65, about 100 supply, with Terran having the most supply in the game. And we do have an expansion from TrutaCz to counter the fact that TokyoA has his expansion up. So both teams, or actually every player with 2 expansions at this point. Oh! A huge mine hit. It only...
And another one.
Oh! I actually had to look away.
Yeah.
I physically had to look away because I was... Oh, boy. So many Dragoons dying. Those were all full health goons, but taking 2 mine hits means that this attack from Russia's over. They can't do anything anymore.
That mine saved TrutaCz.
Oh, man. I'm expecting some kind of Polish apology here. Because TrutaCz was ragging on Johnek for his mine that killed like 6 Zerglings. But boom. Mine saving the game right there. Okay. So we have a Citadel for Specter. Not sure what he's going to do with it yet, as he's clearly not getting speed lots. Probably Templar Archives. I guess Storm is going to be rather effective here. Storm kills the Lings, Storm kills the Mutalisks, especially in the larger battles where TrutaCz stops microing, and Storm kills Goliaths, as anyone who's seen a really late game TVZ with carriers knows. Okay. Why are we pinging a corner of the map that has nothing in it? Not sure. Alright. Now go in English. We know what's going on. In 30 seconds, they're going to try to attack Protoss again. Still feels like Zerg is the weaker opponent to be targeting, but they just want to push over that Protoss at this point and knock them out of the game, and they are going. That is quite the army. There are some siege tanks now. That's going to make a huge difference in the engagement, and wow, lots of Scourge coming out here. Upgrades, we have 1 armor for TrutaCz's Mutalisks and 1 attack for Johnek's mech, compared to 1-1 on Specter's Dragoons and 1-2, wow, on TokyoA's Mutalisks. That is a very substantial upgrade advantage for Team Russia at this point. But TokyoA needs to get back here because these goons are going to get absolutely trounced here against the Lings and the Mutalisks, not even mentioning the Goliaths and the tanks. Man, that was a huge... That actually did a lot of damage to Specter there. Putting his Templar Archives down here. I don't know why he's putting it in a very dangerous place, but whatever reason he is going to lose out on this 3rd base. TrutaCz and TokyoA are getting up 3rd bases of their own, neither of them populated. And the 3 tanks are in the back, man. If those Mutalisks could somehow figure out a way to draw the Goliaths out of position and snipe them, that would be absolutely amazing. But I have a feeling that Russia's defenses here are going to come down to not sacrificing Mutalisks for TokyoA and some absolutely amazing storms from Specter.
Yeah, that would be so awesome.
Oh, he needs the storms. Oh no, he can't afford to lose them! Oh, that was a good storm. It did do a lot of damage to the Mutalisks, but losing one of those High Templars so big. And now it looks like TokyoA will be losing his base. Or, not TokyoA, excuse me, Specter. Be losing his base, and GG is called 1-1.
Did Johnek just offensive GG'd or?
I don't know. I'm actually pretty bad about shorthands. And it took me 4 weeks in the First Nation War to figure out that G just means go. Just couldn't quite put that together, so
No, okay.
I don't think that I don't know if HG is offensive. I'm assuming it's not. Wait, the 2v2 is on the wrong map? I think the 2v2 is on the right map. Wasn't the map supposed to be Fighting Spirit? I can check. I can check. Yeah, the 2v2 is supposed to be on Fighting Spirit. Alright, let's go. Moving in to the final set of the day. There is no ace match, as we know. Russia has already won it. But will it be a 5-1 or a 4-2 victory? This last game will decide. Alright, let's get our colors straight and not mess this up this time. Not talk about how Bakuryu really does not like cheese, so from a moral high ground perspective. We have TokyoA as white, and Specter is yellow. See? White and yellow. Boom. I like those colors together. And we have TrutaCz as blue, and Johnek is red. Great. Alright. So... Yeah, what flag is that? That's a flag, right? Shit. I'll be back 1 second. Alright. Yeah. I saw blue and red. And I was like, oh man, there's a flag that's blue and red. First thought France? No. First thought Russia? No. First thought America? No. Great Britain? Of course not. First thought Liechtenstein? Liechtenstein has a blue and red flag? That's definitely the country that Team Poland is repping at this point. And Russia is Team Egg. Because white and yellow reminds me of an egg. And I'm still hungry.
Me too, man.
No, my first thought was Liechtenstein, not all the other ones. I have a map of flags hanging in my room, which has been in my various rooms that I have had since, like, the 3rd grade. So it's actually probably horribly outdated, because countries actually change around a lot in other parts of the world. Not in the Americas. We've been pretty solid for, like, past 80 years. Pretty good. Alright. So. I actually can't remember. How many maps are there? That are 4-player maps. Map pool. We have Ground Zero, already played on. Jade, we're playing on now. Okay, we actually do have a bunch. We have Sniper Ridge and Electric Circuit and Icarus too. Okay. I was wondering if it was like you had to... Excuse me. You had to play these 3 maps. Those are your only options, but no. There are plenty of 2v2 maps. Well, plenty of 4-player maps, and really not 2v2 maps. Okay. So, looks like Russia will be the first to make an offensive move here. Johnek, caught out of position with this Marine here, and going to not get eaten by those Lings, luckily for him. I'm actually kind of surprised. I guess TokyoA pulling back because he saw TrutaCz's Lings, and he wanted to go defend himself instead of trying to attack TrutaCz. There's a cannon coming in, but that cannon is going to be far, far too late. Now to TokyoA. He does look like he has a Ling advantage. Would you say so? Right?
Yeah, and he already was moving his drones around a lot, even though TrutaCz didn't even attack them. So he lost a lot of mining time there, which he didn't have to.
I like this. I like this from Johnek, where in all these games he's put a single Marine in TrutaCz's base. And then in the last game we saw, when Russia comes to attack, Johnek's Marine is just like, he sticks his arm out, and the drones just like wrap around him in this armor and just protects him. Look, it's a drone bunker. It's a drone bunker. That Marine, it survives. It survives. It survives. It survives. Yes.
Unbelievable.
Boom. It's just like, boom. Okay, I don't know. I don't know how many people in chat follow Dota 2, but I do like watching some Dota 2. Pretty much that Marine is undying. And then he's like, oh shit, people are coming. Flesh Golem. Out of drones, and he's completely fine. There are some people in the chat that found that absolutely hilarious, but most people don't follow Dota 2, and that's fine. It's fine.
Have you played that game Guild Wars 2? Have you played that?
I don't even play Dota 2. I don't play video games, Dota. I'm too old to play video games. I only cast video games. All right.
Ouch.
So, that's actually not true. I think I was playing Pokemon like earlier this morning.
I thought so, yeah.
But no, I actually do not play many video games. And the video games I do play are just video games that I've had for 5 years now, and I just don't want to get new ones. Because I like the ones I have. That's perfectly fine. And I'm sure there are other good video games out there, I just don't have them. And I don't want to pay money, because I'm a cheap bastard. So, right. So TrutaCz is at 9 supply. Not so good. TokyoA is at 23. Little bit better. We have Johnek at about 50. And we have Specter at 33. So, both players at a little bit over 50 supply. Right in that 60 supply range. Now, will Johnek... I don't think Johnek's going to be able to really launch a pretty good, solid attack here. I mean, it's just vultures and lings versus cannons. It's not going to work out well for him. Or down at Specter's base, he actually has a good number of dragoons and zealots. Oh, excuse me. He does not have lings. I get confused. The white lings are TokyoA's, not TrutaCz's. So, we have an academy going now, probably for scan. And Johnek is now switching into Goliath. The Goliaths worked really well for him last game. He's able to use them quite effectively. Alright. Okay. Is this actually going to be able to do damage here? I think it might. Johnek's on his own, pretty much. TrutaCz has control group of lings, and Johnek's like, fuck no. Like, cancel the command center. Not gonna be worth it. He has to fight with his Goliaths up a high ground, and I guess the best option he has is to try to draw the goons into mines? Oh no! Oh! Specter saw it. A beautiful, beautiful mind evac, killing off 3 Goliaths and a vulture. And, I mean, there are Mutalisks overhead, too. These Dragoons would be bad enough even if there weren't Mutalisks. But the Mutalisks... Well, the Mutalisks are going to just run headlong into Goliaths. So, not going to be terribly important, but... Ugh. Alright. Well... Johnek survives. 46 compared to 34. 21 compared to 24. So far we are exactly where we were about 3 minutes ago, but TrutaCz has an extra 16 supply. So that's pretty good. TrutaCz getting himself back into this game. Kinda not doing a whole lot to help out Johnek, but that's fine. Johnek's a tough guy. He can carry TrutaCz. And apparently they still want to go Protoss. I'll have to ask TrutaCz about this later when I see him around. I don't know why they're so focused on making out the Protoss. I mean, you still agree with me, Dodie, right? Zerg's a better target in general, right?
Indeed, yeah. But I think maybe that comes from him being worse against Protoss in 1 versus 1. So he want to pay back to Protoss there, I don't know.
Maybe? This is actually a pretty strong force here. Mutalisk coming in, but gonna eat a bunch of missiles. Oh, did I hear a DT? Yes, I did hear a DT.
Yeah.
Where's the scan? Scan! Scan! There we go. That's a very dead DT. And, ooh, that DT is going to be able to live through the duration of the scan. And TrutaCz getting a little bit overzealous here. Needs to pull back. All right. So, over in the bottom right, we have a pretty normal... Well, not that normal. There's a lot of Goliaths. I'm going to say we almost had a pretty normal ZVT going on. Mula's coming in for harass. Turrets are going to push him back. Alright. Actually, on the topic of video games, since Johnek and TrutaCz are gearing up for the next attack, a game I re-beat like 2 days ago, Final Fantasy VI. God, I love that game.
Yeah, that game's so cool.
It's so good. There's so many things that are so good about that game. Not the characters. Characters are terrible. But like everything else, it's amazing in that game. Alright. So, Johnek. Johnek's gonna be able to take out this hatchery. Ooh, that's actually not even TokyoA's 3rd expansion. That was his that was instead of a natural, and it's gonna be taken out. So TokyoA is still on 1 base. At the same time, so is TrutaCz. Apparently fearing some High Templar. Are there actually High Templar out? There's an Archives, but I do not see any High Templar. Oh, there we go. High Templar, completely missed them. Alright. Mutalisks. Still trying to find damage, but because Johnek isn't attacking, really, he always has enough Goliaths back to pretty much hold him off. I mean, he's kind of trading Mutalisks for Goliaths at a 1-to-1 clip. Not a really good trade for Zerg to be having here, but here comes TrutaCz with the Zerglings to clear out the cannons very quickly as there's no guard at the ramp to try to slow them down. And now this is looking very bad for TokyoA. Like, TokyoA is maybe eliminated here. About half the... a little bit more than half 2/3, 3/4 of the Zerglings chase the drones. The rest of them stay behind, snipe the Spire. Now, TokyoA only has 3 buildings here, and 1 drone. 2 drones, excuse me. No, 1 drone. No drones. He has 0 drones. He does have 14. Oh, wait! 1 drone returns! 1 drone, he's fine. He's got 1 drone and 14 Mutalisks. 13 Mutalisks, because he has 3 drones now. Alright. So, TokyoA, not doing so hot. TrutaCz doing a lot better, and having a lot of spore colonies. Like a silly number of spore colonies, and just GG. Dragoons caught out in the middle of the map. And there you have it. Poland does take the 2v2. They almost even lost the 2v2. Something that they should never be losing with their amazing lineup of 2v2 players. But overall, going to be a 4-2 win for Russia. In a very surprising start to Nation Wars, and I forgot to hit the recording again.
No.
Alright. Okay. That's fine. So. Alright. We have... that's it for me. I'm only casting one. I'm only casting one of the sets today. So, here's how Nation War is going to work. For the future. We are going to run one Nation War Saturday. Casted by me. At 20:30 CET. We will be doing 2 Nation Wars Sunday. Casted by Elegant. I think he starts 20 CET. If it's not 20 CET, then it's like within an hour of that. It's right around that time. He's going to cast 2. Then, the next Friday, so 6 days from now, I will be casting the last of the Nation Wars. Might not be this Friday because of the possibility of a game not being played. So, look for the calendar, look for announcements in the thread. But normally, I will cast on that next Friday at 20 CET. So, alright. Great games. Great start.
Yeah.
Specifically from the beginning. Alright. Thank you very much, Dodie, for joining me.
Yeah, always a pleasure. It was fun.
Thank you very much to all the viewers, and most of all, thank you very much to Javalataran and the rest of the Swedish Brood War initiatives, your sponsors for this great competition. Good day today, and I hope that they certainly think that they got their money's worth out of this by having many, many great casts that come. Alright. That's going to be it for me. Dodie, anything you want to say before we sign off?
No. Bye, everyone.
Alright. Bye, everyone.